Leon Russell died a few weeks ago, and amid all the other rock and roll deaths of 2016, David Bowie, Prince, George Michael, his didn't get a lot of attention. You may not know the name, but Elton John used to be Leon Russell's opening act and said of him, "He was my biggest influence as a piano player, a singer, and a songwriter." He started out as a session musician and played piano for a lot of big names: Frank Sinatra, Bob Dylan, Doris Day, the Beach Boys, Barbra Streisand, the Rolling Stones. And then he began songwriting and wrote A Song for You, which turned out to be a song for dozens of singers: Ray Charles, Whitney Houston, Temptations, Peggy Lee, Christina Aguilera. And he wrote Superstar, which the Carpenters made a marvelous record of. But this is the Leon Russell song that I think is his best shot at a contemporary standard. He came up with it for a B-side of a single of his in 1972, and 45 years later we're going to hear it from one of our greatest jazz singers and a mainstay of our greatest jazz vocal group for many years, from the multi-Grammy-winning Manhattan transfer. Cheryl Bentyne is here. Just for the record, Cheryl, how many Grammys have... oh, that's my maracas falling. You never want that to happen. Just for the record... That's great. I'm going...
So painful when
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to go full Carmen Miranda this early. Just for the record, Cheryl, how many Grammys did you have Manhattan Transfer?
We have 10 in total.
Wow. She says that like it's an achievement to get into double figures.
Oh, they're my baby. That's true. I never thought of it that way. We're in double figures.
Yeah.
So it's very nice.
That's pretty good.
Nice, yeah.
Well, I love Manhattan Transfer, but I love your solo records.
Thank you.
And this is a particularly fine version of this song. When did this first sneak its way into your head, as it were?
Oh boy, many, many years ago. I think the first, we talked about this earlier, the first version I loved was actually Karen Carpenter doing it as a solo on a record, and then we were talking about on YouTube watching Ella Fitzgerald sing it with her, which was very unique for Ella, right?
Yes, no. A kind of interesting, an interesting song for her to do. And because of Ella sang it sitting at a table, and I thought, oh, it'd be great to have you do it, because it's, and I'll tell you the other reason I did that, because this is a very sensual song and you want it to shimmer. And many years ago, I took a young lady to a little bistro in Montreal, and there was some kind of cheesy lounge act in the corner I wasn't like paying any attention to. Who was doing, you know, The Girl from Ipanema or whatever, as I was focused on the young lady. And then suddenly, a singer came out and started singing this, and they dimmed the house lights. They dimmed the lights at the tables, and it worked out great for me and the young lady. And so because of that, I've always thought of this song as just one of those. It's like the perfect sensual song, and there weren't a lot of those in the 70s.
No, there weren't, especially hit tunes, you know, pop songs.
Yeah.
You know, I love George Benson's version too.
Yeah, no, he had a great record.
It's just a real beautiful, slinky melody for a singer.
Yeah.
So, and the lyrics are just stunning.
Yeah.
You stop and listen to the lyric.
No.
Like the opening line is a question.
Yeah.
Which, how many tunes can do that? You know? So it's a very wonderful song.
No,
I love to do it.
And I think you're right there. I think a lot of the great songs open with questions, in a way, because love is always a question, and the ultimate question. But this is a terrific version. And it's a great Leon Russell song. And as I said, normally I'd sit down and Cheryl would stand up and sing, but instead Cheryl's going to sing sitting down, and I'm going to, as I said a couple of minutes ago, I'm going to try and help out on a little of the shimmering Latin rhythms and do the old Carmen Miranda routine. So this is Cheryl Bentyne with a marvelous Leon Russell song, This Masquerade.
looking for words, words to say, searching but not finding, understanding anyway. We're lost in this masquerade, both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of leaving disappear every time I see your eyes. No matter how hard I try, oh, did you understand the reasons that we carry on this way? We're lost in this masquerade. Both afraid to say we're just too far away from being close together from the start. We tried to talk it over, but the words got in the way. We're lost inside this lonely game we play. Thoughts of living disappear every time I see your eyes. No matter how hard I try to understand the reason that we carry on this way. We're lost in this masquerade. We're lost in this masquerade.
We are lost in this masquerade. That's Cheryl Bentyne with a terrific Leon Russell song and a terrific performance of it with the band. We can't follow that. Come on in, Cheryl. We'll see you next time. Take it, guys.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
That's great.
Beautiful.